Hi everyone. Hi Cardamancy. Hi Shield Maiden. How are you? Glowing. Uncover the news, Christian. How are you? Yeah, I'm sure he's being looked after. Biden got a new puppy. Oh, that's so sweet. That's not going to go anywhere, that. Yeah. Hi, Michelle Mabel. Hi, Linda B. Now, this bit of housekeeping this Thursday. Hi, Sophie. Hi, Renee. I am going to hold a Christmas special. So there is no politics, okay, on this Thursday. It's all going to be Christmas stuff, and just a bit of fun. If you have, I'm going to put up a thing on my comments page. So if you have a question for my Christmas special, go there. Give me a little time when I finish this. And yeah, at Christmassy, we can have a look at, we know how the modern Christmas Santa came about. He was an advertising trope and all that, but there's all sorts of other things. We can look at some Christmas miracles and all that. And I myself would be interested in, the Christmas truce from World War I, where both sides put down their arms. They got up, they went to neutral ground and they played a football match. What would the people, the soldiers who were involved in that wonderful, wonderful thing of goodwill, what would they think about at the state of the world today? That sort of thing. Yeah. Hi, Michelle Peterson. And things. So we can have a look at a few Christmassy things. It will be a shorter one, probably an hour and a half. I won't be doing a thing on Christmas Day, nor the Tuesday following it. I am going to do a New Year special on the Friday the 31st in the morning, so I won't be doing a Thursday one either. So I'll update all that and I'll have a look at 2022, okay? So, hi, Karen Bissell. Today, it's going to be slightly shorter because hubby has an appointment at 12:30, so I want to make sure that all wrapped up and ready to go in time. Yeah, Victoria's got new cases. Oh, New South Wales top 3,000. That's the highest yet, I think. So it'd be a little bit shorter today, but just kick off. It is the summer solstice down here and the winter solstice up in the northern hemisphere. So I thought before we do anything else, I would have a look at what the solstices are bringing. Now, in March and September, there are the equinoxes, and we'll be looking at those times next year too. But so the December solstice, okay, summer solstice here, southern hemisphere. And that is, well, here now it started. So, and winter solstice. Okay. So what messages do the solstices have for us? So I'm going to kick off with that. No, Shield Man, nobody else's screen has gone black, so it might be your Oh, you got it. It's fixed up. Oh, that's good. Hi, 171 sign in. Hi, Laurie Kettle. Hi, Melinda from Solstice. And yeah, so yeah. Hi, Scott. How are you, my darling? It's lovely to see you. I've got so much catching up to do in the time off that I'm taking after Christmas. So, yeah, I'll be taking time off between the two, but yeah, I will read on Trump's Karma Bill. But first, we're going to Trump's Karma Bill. There's lots happening, isn't there? There's been calls down here. We had an emergency national cabinet meeting last night, or at least the governments did. Apparently, there are calls to bring the booster shots forward to 3 to 4 months. So that's interesting. Hi, Margelle. Quebec's in shutdown. I'm so sorry to hear that. Right before Christmas too. That sucks, doesn't it? Okay. So we will do Trump's Karma Bill. Experts are calling for a halt to reopening plans amid the rapid escalation. Of case numbers in Victoria. Yeah, they're all calling for mask mandates to be reinstated and to put a halt to reopening plans. Yep. Donald Trump booed. Donald Trump got the booster and he got booed. Got the booed booster. Yep. Let's have a look what else there is. Yeah, Morrison is resisting calls to reimpose. Are the United States and Russia locked in a new Cold War? Got an answer going through my head there. The quick one is yes, but there's more to it than that. Well, we all know that Trump was on the Lolita Express. Again, I won't look at the Glenn. Apparently, there's been so many derivations on how you pronounce her name, but apparently it's Glenn. So Glenn. It's Glenn. It's pronounced Glenn apparently. So yeah. Oh yeah, Alex Jones pleaded the fifth. Well, yeah, of course. Will they issue subpoenas? Will 1-6 issue subpoenas for reps? Subpoenas for GOP House members. We'll also, with the Christmas special, have a look at some myths and some legends. Now, there's a difference between the two. Legends are based on facts. Myths are purely, there's no evidence of facts. So it's really interesting. So we're going to look at some myths and legends from throughout time as well. So if you've got one that you're interested in, again, go to my comments page, give me a little bit of time afterwards, and I'll put up the posts where you can put your questions up. Omicron panic. Global equity and oil markets slumped Monday on investor panic. Yeah. Yeah. We're not due to open in Western Australia till February 5th. Anyway, let's get into it. Now, what deck will I use to read on the solstices? Summer and winter. So because there's two very different hemispheres, two very different things I'm going to do. Okay. Queen of the Moon Oracle of the Enchanted Map. Yeah, I think we'll go with Queen of the Moon Oracle. Makes sense. Are Trump cult members in the military planning a coup? No. If they are, they'll just get jumped on very, very quickly. There might be rogue members, but there's not that many of them. Yeah, that will go. Okay. Somebody asked me to read on that former colonel. Can't remember his name at the moment, and I will do a read on him as well. I might have written it down. He's just been subpoenaed. No, the guy who's just been subpoenaed, the one who apparently penned the 38-page. Hi, Sean Muller. Hi, Grandma D. Got your new car today. Okay, so I'll start down here in the Southern Hemisphere. What does the summer solstice, what message is it bringing for us down here in the Southern Hemisphere? I've got the cards here. I'll fan them out. There you can see. Okay, 3 cards. Faith. Pleasure. Long night, moon, darkness. Okay. Somebody's found the garlands. Got a string of garlands in a basket on the table there. And somebody's found them and the latest thing is playing with them. So let's see, get the book out. It is very much time for faith in the next few weeks, in the next couple of weeks. Faith is number 31. 18 and then 40 with the darkness. So the worm moon. Abundance, fertility and abundance return. Things will get better. Growth has started, and hold on to your dreams in adversity. It is in the darkest times that we find it hard to see the light. It is hard to see when things seem hopeless. However, we can feel, how can we ever feel hope again? I can understand that, you know. We learn by observing the seasons that light does return. Now, this is interesting because I'm reading on the Southern Hemisphere and the summer solstice. The barrenness of the winter turns infinitely and surely into spring, and the ice melts. The days grow longer and the nights grow shorter. Warmth and fertility has slowly returned. It is hard to have faith in ourselves and the universe. This person actually thinks that faith is the real F word. That's a little bit cynical, but you know, for some people that's quite often the case. Why should I have faith whenever I've relied on faith before? It is a time to have more complete faith in yourself and a higher power to lead you to your greatest good. To lead you, and your greatest good is a solid intention. While having rigid blind faith does not serve us, it is important to hold on to our dreams and intentions and focus on the outcome. To do this without taking note of what is happening around us can be folly. Okay. The stone here is lapis lazuli. That's this one here. Our ancestors would observe nature carefully, looking for the signs of new life and fertility, altering their hunting and planting to best take advantage. Yet they knew that the ice would melt and the soil, damp and ready, teeming with worms, would receive their seeds. Yeah, it is a sign for us here in the southern hemisphere to work hard, don't let go of our dreams. It can be a fruitful time for us if we handle things right. And it has been a fruitful time. And it's interesting, this has 31. So I think between now and the 31st, for a lot of people in the southern hemisphere, I do feel like it's going to be new possibilities emerging. Okay, waxing gibbous moon, pleasure. Number 18. So the first card was faith. Second card was pleasure. Waxing gibbous moon. Worm moon. I wonder if there's, I've got my little lunar cards here. I wonder if there's a worm moon in here. Moon totem. No. And that's the worm moon or the full moon. So, of course, that would make sense. I found the equivalent in my little moon cards of the faith and the worm moon. It's faith, it's the full moon, as is shown in this one too. Okay? So, again, this time is take time to relax, recharge, and replenish your inner strength. Spend that time with your families. Okay, the waxing gibbous moon, pleasure. Are you taking life too intensively or too seriously? The time has come to call in the pleasures of life. Seek like-heartedness at this time and focus on what would make you happy. Schedule activities that you find pleasurable. Of course, it's the Christmas season or the holiday season coming up soon after the winter solstice and the summer solstice down here. We're looking at the summer solstice, of course. In our search for a better life, something happened along the way. We forgot how to find real pleasure in what we do rather than just being diverted from the everyday. That is so true. That is so true. Life can be overwhelming, and our rational minds seem to need every available minute of our time to be able to cope with its demands. Pleasure has taken a backseat, or there is a pattern of it now forming destructive tendencies such as binge drinking rather than simply having a wine or two. So time to be careful. Hi, Marie Sutton. Phil Waldron, that's the dude. Thank you. Phil Waldron. Thanks, Marge. Bye, Catherine Stubbs. Thanks for joining us. Yes, it is the summer solstice in the southern hemisphere. I'm reading on that first. A big part of pleasure is letting go. This does not mean surrendering or giving up. It simply means handing over all our administration, stress, and worries for a time and immersing ourselves in something joyful. So this is, and of course that makes sense. This is a time where we should be immersed in family and joyousness and getting together. Whether you celebrate the Christmas time or not, take the opportunity. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas in your house, you can at least get together and be with family and friends and take the opportunity. Take advantage of the holidays. The rest of our body is also performing a myriad of adjustments. A little light to the right here in one moment, a little to the center there. The point is that balance is a process, something we can actively seek if we are wise. We need to know when we are unbalanced so we can return to homeostasis, which is the right balance. Yeah, thumbs up, guys, would be great. Thanks. Okay. It is useful to know where our imbalances lie and to make a decision about moving towards a more balanced version. Self-reflection helps identify this. When we are doing something, working too long, thinking too fast, eating too much, we need to be honest with ourselves so we can identify this. So this isn't necessarily all about giving yourself over entirely to pleasure. It's about finding the right balance in pleasure that will help you. Allowing ourselves a more considered and balanced view invites true peacefulness into our lives, something that many people crave in this incredibly busy and chaotic world. Balance allows us to understand that overwhelm isn't a place we want to visit, let alone come up with. Bloodstone. I don't have a bloodstone. So, yeah. So the waxing gibbous moon here is, oh, that's a warning. It's a warning moon. So sorry, I got the wrong moon there. So I'll find the right one. Warning moon. Warning moon. Here we are. Yeah, so the warning moon. Let go of that which is causing your inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. That makes a lot of sense too, doesn't it? Okay. So the third card for the Southern Hemisphere, the summer solstice, is the dark moon. That's card 40. You're entering a time of introversion, a leaner time, or a time to turn inward to plan and strategize. It is time to do shadow work, which will bring big dividends later on. Release what is no longer works for you. So it is a good time to review after resting, after recharging, after casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. It's time to look at, it will be time to look within ourselves and what is, again, a continuation of the waning moon, casting away things that no longer work for you. Just remember, the darkness needs to be there as much as the light. Oh, I wish I had an onyx. Do I have an onyx? I don't think I do. Oh, yeah. No, that's not it. It's not an onyx. Okay. One of the earliest human fears is said to be the fear of the dark. We fear what we can't see, and we fear what may be hiding. In reality, the dark is as important as the light. In nature, there are many nocturnal animals that go about the business of living under the moon, not the sun. The darker times of the lunar and seasonal cycles signal a time to naturally turn inwards and stay close to home, to look closely at ourselves and to plan for the light. Now, despite the fact that we're in the southern hemisphere, it is saying that it's a time for us to begin to do our shadow work. Okay? Undertaking the self-reflection. Okay? Undertaking our self-reflection and needing to identify what isn't working for us and what might be causing us pain. You know, by not looking for those, it could be a bad habit, destructive pattern, a recurring useless fear, or anything that holds us back from being the best we can be. Once we see these aspects of our lives in the dark, we can simply decide whether they must go. We can decide to release them once and for all. It is a good time for transformation. So, despite the fact that this is our longest day and shortest night, we still have shadow work to do down here in the southern hemisphere. Hi, Judy Malley. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. So that again makes full sense, along with what I'm reading on the summer solstice down here and the winter solstice in the northern hemisphere. So I've just done the summer solstice down here. And now I'm going to put the cards back in. And we're going to have a look at what message the winter solstice has for the northern hemisphere. Okay? So give them a good shuffle. Hi, Patricia Franzino. Hey, Melinda. If I haven't said hello, it's because I haven't seen your name. Hi, Marie Sutton. So, yeah. 3 cards on the northern hemisphere and the winter solstice. What message has the winter solstice got? And here I go. I put a card in upside down. That'd be right. Make sure I haven't done that before. All of them. I'll have another shuffle. Oh, reflection. Of course, it's the longest night for you, isn't it? Wanting gibbous moon for beauty. Ooh, the lunar god, the masculine. Ooh. But again, it's a full moon. Actually, it's pretty much the same message, but in reverse. So, and we've got a god here instead of a goddess, but it is a full moon. So Linda G's live. I'm getting lots of messages coming through here. So just housekeeping, I will be keeping it shorter today. Oh, why am I shuffling these? So it's pretty much the same message, but the other way around. The warning give us 4. And again, so we've got the dark moon, the warning moon, we've got the full moon. Let's just double check here with the masculine for 42. Masculine, black opal. Time to step forward and to lead. So that full moon is not. Okay, we'll go with the blue moon for that dude. So we have the same thing, the introspection of the dark moon, the need for introspection of the dark moon. Now, this is beauty, but not pleasure. So there's a slight difference here with the warning moon. Okay. So of course we've just gone through the long night moon. Okay. It's time for transformation. Spend time in contemplation and meditation in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. It is a good time to shed those things that do not help you in your ongoing progress and not help you to be the best person you can be. So in the northern hemisphere, the long night moon usually occurred in December and around the winter solstice. This is when the nights are indeed long and the hours of sunshine short. It's cold and people would begin to be sewed in. So it's during these long nights that you can do your shadow work, the work that needs to be done behind the scenes, that you need to do on yourself. So this applies to us down here too. The nights are shorter, so it's telling us that we have perhaps a bit less down in the summer, in the southern hemisphere, that we have a bit less time to do that shadow work. So we maybe need to speed up a little bit down here. But you guys, you've got the longer time to do it. Now, number 20, the wanting gibbous moon for beauty. So here it is, the card for beauty. And the wanting moon card. Let go of that which is causing your inner turmoil. Now is the time for casting away emotions that are no longer serving you. Of course, somebody's demanding to get in and see her daddy. You might hear her in the background. Beauty is like medicine. It can heal even the most broken spirit. Beauty is everywhere in nature. Just look. Beauty comes in many forms and we can choose to find it. I love how I look. Rid yourself of the clutter that you find disagreeable. I see beauty everywhere and it raises my vibration. I've never had a white Christmas. I would love to have a white Christmas. I hope one day that I will. To be surrounded by the quiet of the snow and everything. the pictures I see of that just evoke a gorgeous beauty, and I'd love to experience that once in my life, and hopefully I will. That doesn't mean it can't hold hardships. Of course it can, for the people who live in the environments which get snowed in for a good part of the year, and they have to keep the animals and everything. But there's also a lovely peaceful beauty, and take advantage of that peace and the quiet if you're in an environment that has it. If you're not, just the cooler temperatures allowing you to still get outside and see, and just, to me, when you can still see the moon in the sky in the early morning, it's usually very quiet there. It's a time of beauty. One of the high needs in my life is that of beauty. I need to be exposed to what I find beautiful, often to be at my best. You might find that a strange need, but it's far from uncommon. Okay, I just had a dialogue box crop up. Beauty to me isn't lots of makeup or fancy skincare or society's current beauty ideal. For me, beauty is nature and having things I find beautiful in my environment. Peace is quiet is beauty to me. I love quiet. But I love puzzles. So I find puzzles beautiful. I find colours beautiful. I find a clean house beautiful. I look around me as I write, and I can see the inky dark clouds racing across a violent sky and the birds riding the wind, and it's beautiful. On my desk is a small piece of glass a friend made for me, and a small bowl full of summer frangipani. My feet rest on a hand-woven carpet of desert colours, and my toenails are painted with shimmering turquoise. This is the writer, okay? This is Stacey DeMarco's words. They're beautiful. They are beautiful. She is very, you know. They raise my mood. All of these expressions of beauty to me, they raise my mood. They give joy to my eyes and my heart and my mind. Everyone can experience beauty every day if they choose to look. So, you know, look at those things you find beautiful. Even have a second look at something you may not have noticed. You could see beauty in that. One of the important differences between ancient pagan and modern idea of beauty is that the old ways state there is a need for the core of the self to be developed and strengthened to enable to foster true beauty. It is internal. So find your inner strength, find your inner beauty. It's a good time for it. Those things that don't make you feel beautiful or you don't necessarily have to cast them out, but find those things that make you feel beautiful. And if you have emotions that make you feel ugly, work on getting rid of them. Real beauty has less to do with youth than it does with spirit coming through the skin. The word charisma comes from the Greek charis and ma, meaning spirit shining through. Charis is actually grace. But, you know, that's just, yeah. But it's with a CH. It's grace, not with a K. So, yeah. Don't become too obsessed with the external, something that is, after all, fleeting. We may become unhappy and chase an ideal that is impossible to uphold. So when you're looking for beauty, don't look for the ideal. Nothing's ever ideal. Okay. Lunar God, the masculine. It is time to step forward and lead. To be the leader in your own life, you have more power than you think. It is time to formally learn more. Enroll in a course or learn a new skill. Offer your protection to someone weaker than yourself. Take steps to improve your health and vitality. May the positive attributes of the masculine align with me. While lunar gods are rare, usually their realms are the solar, they are conspicuous when they appear. She's based this guy on the Australian Aboriginal deity of the Wanneroo tribe. Bayami encourages us. I apologise, any Indigenous people, if I've totally muffed up that pronunciation. Encourages us to observe the laws of the land and to appreciate the beauty around us. Bayami is depicted with having big eyes and no mouth, teaching us that sometimes beauty does not need to be spoken about, just witnessed with the eyes of our head and our heart. Wow, that's interesting, following up on the card of beauty. The Norse god Mani, the moon himself, teaches us to be wise and teaches us about the passage of time. The Mesopotamian Sin shows us how to ask about the future and how important it is to protect the weak. There are many more. The traditional positive attributes of the masculine, such as strength, physical vitality, power of will, shielding and protection of the weak, are important for anyone to adopt, no matter their gender or orientation. Should you pull this card, it is asking you to step up into your power, your uniqueness, and offer your guidance to those who may need it. It's time to step forward. Step up. Make your voices heard. Now is a powerful time to set long-term goals and sow seeds for the future. The blue moon. I've chosen the blue moon to go with this guy. Okay, with the lunar god. Step forward. Sow the seeds for the future. Speak up, especially in the next few months. Make it known that you are not going to allow stuff to continue to happen wherever you are in the Northern Hemisphere. The situation is not good enough. It cannot stand as it is. Okay? So that's really, really interesting. So it's time to step up. To make your voices heard. Okay, hi Teresa. No, Linda G's not going live. That was from the other day. So it really is time to step forward, make your voices heard, show your strength. because wherever you are, whether it's in Europe, in Britain, in other areas, it's time to bring forward that your strengths to help not only yourself but to help others. Interesting. Okay, so I'll put these cards away. Over here. Okay, I'm just going to take a couple of quick breaths. So, hey, baby. I'm just going to get up, stretch my legs a little bit, and see if Bubby can make me another cup of coffee. And I will be back in about 30 seconds. Oh. She got bored with playing with the garlands.
It's just more of attention. It's totally dependent on it. So,
I'm going to need your label to thank you.
what's that, baby?
I'm going to blow up some of the labels for my Christmas.
You're going to blow them up while you're on the screen.
No, I'm going to ask you to blow them up.
Oh, okay.
I can't blow up balloons.
Can't believe
Well,
how
I can, but not very good.
I can't believe how needy it. Like, bang, bang, bang. On the
You know,
road.
she hates being shut out of anything. James is going, he couldn't believe how she was just banging on the door.
Oh, yeah, and then she came up, needed to be petted and patted. Tension, tension.
No, it's not attention, it's worship.
Yeah, it goes way beyond just food. Dependence our cats. It depends a lot of other things.
Yeah. Anyway, I mean, it's just,
You could hear it, could you?
oh yeah.
I was in pain and it was hard for me to get up.
Yeah, I know.
I don't care. It's time for attention.
Anyone
How
who
many
says
of
your
these do
babies
you want,
don't.
babe? How many of these do you want?
Well, probably not that many, but it's Thursday morning. You can do them.
When?
Thursday morning. Not now.
I don't want now. Okay,
No.
good. Easy, yeah.
4 or 5 will probably do it.
Okay, I'll do them all. I thought you wanted them down. I'm like,
No, we might have to put some up Christmas Day.
so you could hear her banging on the door.
Yeah,
could
I could hear her. And they're going, meow, meow, meow.
you?
Everyone, yes, the hear of the sexy voices in the house.
Oh, we get up, but no, we kept going. It's because she's spoiled rotten.
Oh,
if she keeps going, we're going to get up and.
The Bidens have a new puppy named Commander.
Oh, right.
We remember they lost. Who did they lose? Did they lose Major earlier this year, or was it the other one? They lost one of the older dog, I think, wasn't it? earlier this year. Mhm.
Where is she now?
Oh,
There
she's
she is.
around.
Oh, she's had her attention. Now she's like, oh no, you still want more attention. Well,
Of course she is. She's my baby.
yeah, definitely.
Having chamomile
Had a
and
good life.
peppermint tea. Okay, so Phil Waldron, now I've got a question because I'm going to wrap it up around 11 today. So I've only got another hour. So we've done the summer and winter solstices for the northern and southern hemisphere. Trump's karma bill. So I'm going to go back through. Yeah, 87 cases in Queensland.
See New South Wales.
Yeah, over 3,000. Wait.
Oh dear. What's the name of that New South Wales premier?
Damien Perrottet.
Yeah, they call him Heritage, is it?
Perrottet.
Yeah, they call him Let It Rip. That's the byline. Let It Rip, Heritage. Well, it sums up his leadership.
He's determined. He is determined. He's not going to, even though there's been calls by health officials and researchers don't open up. No, he's determined to do it. So someone asked about the Defence Force. No, nobody in the Defence Force. They'll be Margers in the Defence Force. Well, they'd be routed out. I think a lot of them realise that 20 years in Leavenworth is not worth, Trump's not worth 20 years in Leavenworth. Has that got cream in it, baby?
Heaps of cream.
Thank you.
Oh,
So I wouldn't worry about, but there's 3 generals, are there? Retired generals warn that 2024 could. No. I'm not seeing that. Trump's not even going to be a factor by 2024. It's going to be who. Hi, Seattle. Derby fan. How are you, my dear? Yeah, Phil Waldron, I've got him weighing the possibility of criminal referrals for Donald Trump. I would say so, yes. Will 16 refer Trump? Yes. I'm getting a yes on that. But we'll have a look at that. As for 3 former generals, Defence Forces. They might be, but it's not going to happen. Yeah. So let's have a look. So I'm going to done 1 hour. It's so I'm going to wrap up just after 11 o'clock today. Okay. But so let's start. The 1-6 committee, will they refer Trump criminal charges to the DOJ? Calypso. Oh, that's a great name. Is that a cat, Renee? I love that name. I've always liked the name. That's the name of Jack Cousteau's boat. Calypso. There's John Denver did a song as well about Calypso. Calypso was also I think she was a nymph. But yeah. Okay. Hello, Baba. Gonna show your pretty face to everyone? You gonna show your pretty face? Hey, gonna look there? Look, come here. There's your pretty face. There's your pretty face. You know. Let's see. Oh, you read it as Cyclops. No, it's Calypso. Yeah. Okay. Okay, the 1-6 committee, will they refer Donald Trump to the DOJ for criminal charges? 9 of Pentacles, yes. 2 of Wands, that is the plan. They're still getting together the final pieces of the big picture. They're still gathering some of that. But Judgment, yes, that is what is going to happen. Quid pro quo. You just do this for me, I do this for you. There's deals coming out. There's so much more going to come out. The Empress. The abundance of information they have. But there's still quite a bit to go through yet. Out in the cold. Trump is not going to know what hit him. He believes that they're not going to do that. But Judgment. And people, when this happens, people will wake up. There's going to be a lot of people who go, who did we really vote for? The Hierophant, that's the committee. The World, resolution. Assessment. Gaslighting. A lot of people, the result of this, yes, they are planning to do it and they will do it. They're getting there, but they're waiting for a wee bit more. But the result of this is some people are going to feel like they were gaslighted and they've been abandoned. And it's like some people are just going to wake up. There will always be those who do not believe that Trump has done anything wrong. But there's going to be a lot of people who are like, oh my God. They're going to feel like they were gaslighted, they were fooled. Some will feel like they were taken advantage of. Will there be anger against Trump? There's already anger against Trump. Yes, there's going to be anger against Trump. He was booed when he revealed that he had a booster shot. What's on the bottom here? Knight of Wands. It's like he's not going to be able to carry people along. Normally he's been able to carry people away with his speech and his rhetoric and his personality. That charisma is going to basically plonk. He's not going to be prepared for that. In fact, he's not happy. I want to do a reading on how he's feeling with these talks, with this speaking tour, on having to bring people down from the cheap seats because nobody's going to him and Bill O'Reilly's speaking tour to the lower ring. So they're moving people down, upgrading them, they're calling it. It's because if everyone stayed in the seats they signed on for, he'd be talking to empty seats with everyone up the top looking down on him, and he doesn't want people looking down on him. He wants to look down on them. So criminal objection of the electoral count. Yes. So Trump's karma bill. Yes, they're going through those things. They will refer him to the DOJ. And will the DOJ charge him? I'm getting yes. 6 of Wands, that's yes. Page of Pentacles, very disruptive, but yes, 6 of Pentacles. Strength, very much so. 4 of Cups, yeah, they will not let it stand. Why will they charge it? Because he tried to disrupt things. So yes, they will charge him. Why? Because they cannot let things stand. He disrupted things. He tried to disrupt the process, and the result is going to be 6 of Pentacles. He's going to try and do a deal, but it's going to be a bit of a exciting time as a result. Ace of Wands, lots of energy. They will go after him with lots of energy. The momentum, yes, definitely they will do it. And the Ace of Swords, the truth will come out. There's going to be a lot of infighting. There's going to be a lot of infighting with I'm getting a lot of infighting here. 6 of Pentacles. We voted for you and you said you'd do this to us, and it was all lies. Okay. I read the other day on whether or not there could be a new breakaway Republican Party, but I'm thinking not. If there is, they might be the Trump ones, but how is Trump feeling about his dog of a... Where's your wallet, baby?
Should be in the fish bowl.
You want to just double check the time of your appointment? I think it's 12:30. How is he feeling about his speaking tour with Bill O'Reilly.
1:30.
1:30.
Yeah. That's what it says.
12:30 to 1:30 it is, Bub.
Oh yeah, you got it right. Yeah,
Yeah.
12:30 to 1.
Yeah, it's 12:30/1.
I just read it 1.
Yeah.
12:30. Right.
Yeah, no, that's okay.
Okay.
Lost opportunity, lack of planning, and foresight. Trump's going on this speaking tour with a guy called Bill O'Reilly, who is, a very, very sexist, misogynistic Alan Jones.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there's a lot we don't like about Alan Jones, but he's not a misogynist and he's not very sexist, but there's a lot of nasty stuff about him. But anyway, that's why. And they expected like 20,000 people, so they booked this 20,000 people arena, or 15 to 20,000 people arena, and 5,000 people showed up, and they were all people who bought the cheap seats up in the upper stands, so they've upgraded them to bring them down, so Trump could, because Trump wants to be able to look down on people. He's not going to have people looking down on him, judging him. No. So lack of opportunity, lack of planning, lack of foresight. Lack of foresight is dissatisfaction. Oh, you think he's dissatisfied. So I've got the tarot with keywords here. So yeah, real lack of opportunity and lack of foresight. Materialism. It's all about the money for him. So he's not really happy about this as well. People cancelling, getting their money back. He's losing money on this and he's not happy about it. Inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit. Yes, this is the Page of Wands reversed, but he's like, he can't believe that people don't want to be inspired by him. But one of the reverses with the Page of Wands is whiny. A whiny person. Hang on a minute. Give me a minute here. A gossip and a complainer who cannot be trusted. Whiny. Steals others' ideas, and malicious and a schemer. So yes, this is very much, he's going to be whining to others, you know. People are losing interest in him. Overcommitted, disorganization and reprioritization. Well, they've been doing all that, haven't they? Upgrading people's seats. They've put too much money. They bet too much on it. They've hired venues that are, you know, they're going to be losing money on the venues and stuff. So they're going to be trying to cancel some of the venues that they have and find smaller ones so that they can feel better about themselves. He is still not willing to let go of the financial opportunity that speaking to goes with. He's like, yeah, doesn't want to go. Other presidents have made a lot of money from it. Why not him? Negligence, absence, distribution, carelessness, apathy, and vanity. And you know what? He's not very happy with the way things are going. And that's starting to show. Like, I couldn't give a shit. And it's starting to come through when he's addressing people. apathy and vanity. Of course, the vanity is going to be coming out again and again and again with the Fool reversed. It's this speaking tour is going to go from bad to worse for him. Mutual attraction. The Mutual Admiration Society is coming to an end. This should be reversed, but it's not. But it's like, he's not blaming him. He isn't blaming him. But honestly, it's not Bill O'Reilly who people are turned off by. It's Trump. As more and more comes out. But it's all going to be Bill O'Reilly's fault. They cannot, it's not, he's not getting the money that they thought. In fact, it's not even going to be able to pay for itself. This card, it's not even going to be able to pay for itself, this tour. It's just a waste of resources. It's just a waste of resources. Don't be surprised if they cut and run. And I'll tell you what, these venues, they're going to find it hard to get their money. Yeah. People are tired of hearing him whinge about how he lost. They want to know what he will do to make things different, better for them. They want to hear what he will do to make sure that their vote counts. The fact of the matter is, these districts, these redistricting things and these things, laws that they're bringing in. Oh, thank you, Michelle Mabel. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Thank you. There are Republicans in those districts who are going to be affected. Their ability to vote is going to be affected as well. And they are slowly waking up to this. So, yeah. Now, as for Trump's karma bill, let's have a look at that. What is going on with Trump's karma bill? Trump's karma bill. What is his karma bill going to be like? So we'll do a modified cross on that. Hi, Shelby Lisa. Oh, here's a surprise. Marjorie Taylor Greene uses a racial slur in Turning Point USA address. Oh, duh. What a surprise. I'm shocked. Clutch my pearls. To refer to Asian people while describing the attendees at Turning Point. Yellow people. She doesn't care. She just yeah. Okay. So Trump's karma bills. She just called them yellow people, which is ridiculous. Trump's karma bill goes to justice and compassion. Okay, so I'm going to do the drawing of cards out from the fan here. Okay, where's it at the moment? A burden, extra responsibility, hard work, completion. Oh, it is coming to all the hard work that people are putting in. It is coming to its conclusion. And remember, at the end of this journey with the 10 of Wands, at the end of this hard work, there is success. So things are coming to the rightful conclusion. Repetitive tasks, mastery, skill development, all of that is playing against him. All of these things are his challenge. What's his advice? The only thing, oh yeah, what's he going to do, of course? Riot, quarrel, dispute, litigate, defeat. Yeah, he's going to do all the stuff. He's going to try and rev people up again. But will it happen? That's an interesting thing. Is he going to try again? Well, I'll have a look close to that. I am not going to, yeah. What's at the base of this for him? Attraction, love, beauty, trials overcome. This is what he wants. He's got a lot of trials to overcome. At the base of this is karma bill. Thank you, Shelby Lisa. I do appreciate that. Oh, here's the full reverse: negligence, absence, distribution, carelessness, apathy, vanity, all of that. It's all going to come out. I'm going to have to do a clarifier on that Lover's card at the base of the reading. New ideas, doubting intuition, creative blocks, emotional immaturity. Yes, darling. I'm still live.
Sorry.
Why? What do you got?
New South Wales has decided not to count all the cases.
Oh yeah, well that's Paratech, isn't it? Yeah. So he's gonna handle it like a undisciplined child. Resistant to change, unfinished business. He's really, yeah, he got a few things he's going to have to face up to soon. Inner turmoil, deep-seated fears, secrets. Ooh, secrets, releasing worry. Things are not looking good for this dude. So let's have a look at this Lover's card at the base of things. It was upright, and it's attraction, love, beauty, trials overcome. So what are we looking at here? What's going on there? What is this about? What can I use to clarify things there? What's some clarification with this? Oh, thank you. Page of Swords. Restlessness. And it can also be disappointment and the world. Got harmony, completion, fulfillment, but it can also be coming to the end. Six of Wands. He still believes that he's got nothing to worry about. This is what is at the base of his downfall. He still believes that he can do what he likes to get the results he wants. And he still believes that he's going to end up back in power. And that he still believes that America loves him. But more and more of America are falling out of love with him. If he decides he's going to run for 2024, the only reason he's going to do it is self-protection. Thank you, Marie Henson. Thank you very much. Yeah, he really believes he's bulletproof. And because of that, he's not bothered to cover his track very well. And he's told everybody else, I'll protect you. So they haven't bothered to cover their tracks very well. Okay, we'll move away from Trump for the moment. Are the US and Russia locked in a new Cold War? The quick answer is yes. But I don't think he's going to be around. Yeah. Hi, Edna May. Sticker shock everywhere. Yeah, we did our Christmas present shopping earlier. We're going to do some more shopping today, and then I'm getting a delivery Friday morning, Christmas Eve morning, with salads and stuff that need to be in the fridge. So, America and Russia, are they entering a new Cold War? Hi, Dan. How are you? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a... Russia wants to... This is a really interesting card. They're holding things close. Here she is. She's gorgeous, isn't she? It's really interesting. She's got a 3 on one knee and a 5 on the other. 8. Where's my thing on numbers? Movers and shakers of this world. So they are like Russia is not a global superpower. They're just a regional one. But they are a mover and shaker. Ace of Swords. The word that leapt into my mind here is restoration. Heaven knows why. But, well, I do know why it leapt into my mind. Putin is determined to restore the USSR. All of those countries that broke away after the breakup and all, he wants them all back. And that has been his plan for many, many years. And this is becoming clearer and clearer and clearer and more undeniable over the past couple of years. He really wanted the UK and the US to be so busy with internal struggles, and the EU to be so busy that they took their eye off the ball, which was Russia and Putin. So Putin could sneak back into these places. That's one of the reasons he had Trump installed. That's one of the reasons he influenced the Brexit vote. You know, that's one of the reasons he's behind the rise of some fascist movements in Europe. There is definitely betrayal and heartbreak at that coming up. So, or the advice is be ready. This guy is, you cannot trust him. You cannot trust his word. Be ready at all times to be able to respond to a stab in the back. 7 of Swords. But at the base of this, he's not going to be able to get away with it. You know, he wants a return to the Cold War, but he's sort of got it a bit, but it's not the power. Russia is not the power it once was as the USSR, and he's not going to be able to get away with stuff that the USSR used to get away with. So he's certainly doing his best to reinstitute a Cold War by threatening the GNSS, which is the Global Navigational Satellite System. 2 of Pentacles. Manipulation and manifestation. He's all about he's a showman. He wants people to look at this pentacle and not at that pentacle. I'm surprised the Magician hasn't come up here. The Page of Cups has come up. There's going to be some really surprising news with regard to Russia in the next. I think we're looking a bit longer term here, even though we've only just got, we've had no, the good thing is that we've had no major arcana come up, no high impact. That doesn't mean we're not going to feel things. The Knight of Pentacles, things are slowing down. I think that the US and others are working on bringing Putin to a dead stop. Will they be able to? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight. 8 of Swords, and constricting him with the 8 of Swords. So Putin wants to head that way. He wants it to be full-on Cold War. But the US, UK, other European powers, even down here in Australia, we're like, no. The movers and shakers. The movers and the shakers. She's got 3 on one hand, knee. She's got 5 on the other. The resources, of course, it's a card of resources. They will do everything possible to keep him out of Ukraine, because the resources in the Ukraine, he could really use them. 8 of Pentacles. He's actually been quite a bit shoddy here. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, it's shoddy workmanship, not really learning much. He you know, he came up through the KGB. He learned a lot, but it seems like he's forgotten a lot of the lessons here, and he's starting to get a bit shoddy. The Magician, here it is. Yeah, he's going to be relying on diversionary tactics. They're not going to work. No, King of Cups. This is not just Biden. This is all these other nations as well. who are there to keep the balance. Yeah. Putin wants to head that way. It's his intention to head that way. But there's certainly an icing over of relationships. But it's not going to get... He wanted NATO gone, yes. And, you know, he set Trump onto that. It is going to come out what Trump... He does want the ports in the Ukraine. I just got... something happening out of, well, the Kremlin, wherever it is that Putin office is. Paper coming out. Hi, Judy Malley. Yeah, Whitby. Paper coming out. Tape. You know, all those meetings that Trump had with Putin and there were no interpreters or no paperwork on it. Putin taped them. I mean, honestly, Trump was really silly if he thought that it was all off the record. No, he's taped them all. Will there be transcripts or something? Tapes, transcripts. Will they be? Three of Swords, betrayal, showing betrayal, judgment, the truth. Well, the Three of Swords is a no, but it is. Betrayal. Judgment is a yes. And the Ace of Swords, of course, is the truth. I really get the feeling that maybe in the next 12 months that all those phone calls, it's all going to come out. Hey, Bubba. King of Swords. The Tower. Oh, yeah. Tower coming for Trump. Page of Pentacles. Disruption. That was his job, is disruption. King of Swords. Corruption. Strength. Oh, no. This is a very suggestive card. It really is a very cheeky and suggestive card. Look at it's death there hanging on to the bull. But honestly, it the Chariot, breaking of the chains and racing away. Tower for Trump. Six of Wands, the truth about the disruption and his bid for victory. Why is Putin doing? yeah, who had the real strength in that relationship? It wasn't the big orange bull, that's for sure. Just the whole picture, isn't it, of the truth behind the relationship between Trump and Putin? Night, Christian. Thank you as always for your keeping us up to date with news headlines and everything. Hi, Sandra Henderson. Oh my goodness. Marie Hanson, good night. I hope it's not the card. Please, if you're offended by the card. Well, I didn't. I didn't. This is the strength card from this Magic Kate deck, okay? Yeah, this is the true story. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hold it back up. Okay, if you're of a delicate frame of mind and don't want to see a basically the one of the okay, if you don't want to see the coveting of an ox, look away now. Okay. Basically, he is coveting an ox. I think he's supposed to be lifting the ox off, but he's definitely got a very cheeky yeah. I'm not going to hold it up again. But please, I hope no one was really offended. I mean, come on. I have a deck there where the hangman, who's totally darker than everything, is just hanging out. So, but it really shows the true nature of the relationship between Putin and Trump. And believe me, Trump was not the guy in black. You've made the picture bigger so you can see it. Hi, Jen. Jen, how are you? Thank you. That's so romantic. Oh my goodness. I'm going to have to do some more on my trailer. I am making a trailer for my channel and laughter. I'm going to have to download this and cut out some of the laughter from here because anyway. Phil Waldron, retired Colonel Phil Waldron, who was apparently the author of that 38-page PowerPoint thing. What is in the... I do know he's been subpoenaed. Hey, not such bad language, Shield Maiden. Just say he's fecking it. Or fracking it. Okay. Phil Waldron. Guides of the highest truth and compassion. Please help me find clarity, insight, and objectivity in the question of Phil Waldron and his what is he going to tell the 1-6 committee? 7 of Wands. He will be standing there. I don't think he's going to plead the 5th. The coveting the ox. Shagging. Page of Swords. Yeah, he's going to talk. He's not interested in going to jail forever. Queen of Cups. He could blow the lid off a couple of things too. The Hermit. He's going to be really cautious, but I do think he's going to be talking to them beforehand. Ace of Swords. The Truth. Two of Pentacles. He's going to try and get round some questions, but if he can't get round them, he will tell the truth, but it might take a little bit of time to get it out of him. Oh, this is the his testimony. It's going to be a big blow to Trump. Going to be a big blow to Trump. 10 of Pentacles. Legacy. 10 of Wands. Struggle. The Magician. He's a very slippery dude. Judgment. Yeah, I do feel that he's going to be a very significant witness. Could even end a few people's careers here. But he's certainly not above trying to manipulate the situation to get the best deal for himself. Bumping uglies. Hi, human generic. Oh, no, we're not all going to hell. Bill Wardren's going to be significant, but he's a very slippery character, and he will try where he knows he cannot manipulate around a question. He will tell the truth, but he will try to get the best deal for himself first. And he's going to play a big part in the end of a few careers, I think. The other question, will the 1-6 committee subpoena GOP House members? Will the 1-6 committee issue subpoenas for GOP House members? Seven of Pentacles, assessment. 2 of Swords, getting to that point. These are the Sun, yes. Exposure, going to result in exposure. Page of Swords, yes. The Hermit. Some people are going to try and hide the world, but no, they're not going to be able to. Page of Pentacles. They're going to try and disrupt. Again, 5 of Swords, defeat. Pretty much the usual crap that, yes, they're going to do it. And these people are going to try every means possible. You can't, yeah, blah, 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 but they can and they will. Going to be quite a lot of argy-bargy. The Five of Wands, but defeat in the end, the world, exposure with the sun, sorry, the world, everything on show, everything on show, when it's absolute starkers, yeah, defeat for these guys, not the 1-6 committee, the GOP. Rick Perry, yeah, is he being subpoenaed? Is he appearing today? Where has Sean Hannity scootled off to? Let's have a look. Sean Hannity, he seems to have disappeared. Oh, thank you, Jen. Thank you very much. Knight of Wands. Speaking. Ooh. He's coming up for a bit of a change. Look at this. The world. End of one thing, start of another. Is he going to be subpoenaed? His challenge is going to be staying hidden, staying out of the limelight. Yeah. He's bolted. But the truth is going to come out about why he's gone. The Emperor. At the bottom of this is somebody's attempts to stay in power, to become a king. Prosecution. Wow. The Lovers, deals. Two of Cups again. Commitment. 10 of Wands. He's in for a bit of a struggle. And the 10 of Wands, an ending. Oh, he's up. This is the Death card. An unstoppable and irreversible change is coming for Sean Hannity. Could even be the end of a career. Victory, the 6 of Wands, falling off his perch, being knocked off his perch, really. Queen of Pentacles. I wonder if he can be tried financially. Oh, he's in for a whole. Here it is again. This is the second card that says there's a whole change coming for him. And I feel like this should be reversed, and he's not really going to be prepared. Why the Queen? That's the card of resources. So this is the third card indicating change for him. The Death card, the Fool, the World. Is he going to be tied financially to the insurrection? Spock eyebrow. Oh, nurture. Here it is again. The Queen of Pentacles again. Nurturing, practical, providing financially. Oh my God. Now, this is entertainment purposes only, as it's always put on my things, but Sean Hannity is in a deep lot of trouble. Don't be surprised. Thank you, Cat Lady Farley. Crazy Cat Lady. Look, thank you so much. Don't be surprised if he's doesn't come back. Is he scarpered to avoid prosecution? He doesn't want to have to defend himself. Here is destruction, corruption. Oh my God. He's got himself someplace overseas where he can go and just sit back and relax. Is he going to come back to the US? He is riding for a 4, but because he is not as secure as he believes he is financially and all that. Oh my God. Sean Hannity's in for a bit of a rough time. Look, don't want harm befalling anybody, but if they have done something as heinous as supporting financially and morally and anything else, an insurrection, and it is shown and it comes out, they you know, I want justice for the people who did this, you know. Oh, good on you, Michelle. You be careful when you're out there wearing your shirt and doing that job, a very vital job. Okay. Maybe if you've got someone who can go with you, okay, take care. But it's fantastic that you do that and that you have not let things put you off doing that job. It's very vital and good on you. Good on you. Oh, look, Burbot Green and Cawthorn know exactly what they're doing, Shelby Lisa. I hate to disagree with you. They may be young and, well, Cawthorn is definitely young and green, but he's also very bitter. And I don't know about Cawthorn, but Bobbert and Green, they were involved in some way. What you doing, Bubba? You come to show everyone your pretty face? Come on, why don't you show people your pretty face? Hey? Mummy's got some treat for you. Look at this. Look. Want this treat? Come and get it. Look, sweetie. Come get the treat. Come on. Come get it. This way. This way, sweetie. Come over here. Show everyone your pretty face, darling. Come on. Come around here. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, show everyone your pretty face. There you go. There you go. She is pretty. She's the prettiest girl, isn't she, darling? Isn't she my pretty girl? Mm. She is. She's my pretty girl. Okay, guys, I'm going to wrap up today. I'll be back Thursday for a Christmas special. I'm just going to put a post up in a few minutes. And no politics on Thursday. I want to have a look at some of the myths and legends surrounding Christmas and some of the fun things. And then I'll be doing a New Year's Eve special on New Year's Eve down here. Okay, so Thursday, and then I'm going to take the week off, and on New Year's Eve, which is the Friday, I'll be back on, and I'll be doing a New Year's Eve, looking at 2022, looking at different aspects of 2022 and what's going on. Of course, if between Christmas and New Year anything big happens, I might do a quick live or something, but I will be back 9 o'clock on Thursday, my time, Thursday morning, my time, for a Christmas special. So everyone take care. You ever watch Rick Steves' Europe at Christmas? No, I haven't, no. But, so I will see you all Thursday morning, my time, for a Christmas special. Give me about 10, 15 minutes to get the post on my community page. Let's have a look at some fun things, some Christmassy things. And, yeah, and I will do Christmas around the world, what it's going to mean to everybody and how it's going to help with the things that we're tackling, whether it's voting, whether it's Omicron and all that. So love you all. We'll see you Thursday. Stay safe, stay strong, stay healthy, and stay loving. Oh, love you all. And I might do a little Christmas giveaway. We'll see. I'll have a look, okay? Love you all. Bye-bye.